So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens. Welcome to my creative writing channel. That was William Carlos Williams, and I am Ella, and I like to use critical analysis to help you tell your story. And we have looked at this poem several times, but I don't think that we have quite gotten to the simple genius that he provided with us in the structure. And so the assignment was just pick three random, a noun, a past tense, and a preposition. The form of the poem is so simple. We have 4 stanzas, 3 words on one line, 1 word on the last line. So 4 words, 4 stanzas. It's like 16 words long, and the first one is done for us. So I came up with a series of each part of speech, and that was actually what the whole exercise hinged upon, was understanding which words in the poem created the dynamic, and we do that by identifying parts of speech. So whereas before I was able to, with the green grasshopper example, I was able to come up with a compound word in that one. I didn't do it this time. I just used a regular noun and then just found another adjective. So it's noun, past tense, preposition, and the words that I came up with were exercise, written, and betwixt is the best. It's got to be the best preposition ever. So much depends upon a simple mental exercise written from the heart betwixt passion and form. And I think that it just goes to further my point yesterday about the passion in the Enlightenment, that is our driving force to overcome the temporary nature of our existence by creating something that will outlast us. But if we just go about it without any discipline or form in this case, then how will we know? When you look at, we talked about how Isaac Newton developed the laws of mechanics, and how through that we have been able to achieve innovation and build things that have lasted. So it is the same principle with the English language, that each word has it's like a vector. It gives a direction, it gives a quantity, and that can change the flavor, well, that's quantum mechanics. The whether it has like a charge is, those fall under the categories of the parts of speech. So and this is why I really can't wait to get into the technical writing aspect, because practicing that can really make it's a simple mental exercise. It could be informative, but if you have practiced explaining a phenomenon specifically, the way that it happens, and you can capture that accurately with just words, then when you have some creative story that you want to tell, it could be so much easier to do that. Or in the alternative, if it's not easy to do, maybe it's just simple, but it takes a long time, then you could still be sure that when you've captured it, that it will last, that it's good. You know that it's good. You feel that it's good. The words will resonate. And that's an aspect of the Romantic period that we'll get into later, sound, echo, sense. But so this was my final example. So much depends upon a simple mental exercise written from the heart betwixt passion and form. That it is a way to build our discipline. I may come back to this poem. I may come back to this exercise periodically. I like it. I like the exercise, and I like what I have when I'm done. And it's because it works. What William Carlos Williams did with the Red Wheelbarrow, timeless, classic. And we can literally keep the whole first stanza as a tribute to him, as a way to begin just simple writing. Maybe someone who has never even done this before. So I hope you liked what I had to say. I hope you found something helpful in that, and I hope that you share your examples with me in the comments below. Thank you for listening.